Today we're making turtle candy cake. This isn't going to be shaped like a turtle or anything like that. It's going to taste like those turtle candies that you get in boxes. First thing we're going to do is get some shortening on a baggie and grease a 13 by 9 pan. Make sure you get in all the corners, sides and bottom, everywhere. Nice coat all the way around. Okay, next, as the base of the cake, we're going to use German chocolate cake mix. Just any store-bought brand will work. And we're going to mix it according to what's on the back of the box. And this might be different for whatever mix you're using. Mine calls for 3 eggs and a 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. You can take that, just like you'd make a normal cake. Now my mix is also called for 1 1/4 cups of water, and we're getting that all incorporated. Now the instructions on my box also said for me to mix it for 2 minutes. Yours will probably say the same, and I went ahead and did that. Now what we're going to do is really, the cake is going to be in 2 layers. And the first thing we're going to do is put about half the batter in the bottom of a 9 by 13 pan. Don't need to be perfect, but we need to spread it all around so it's all over the bottom of the cake. And what we're going to do is we're going to cook this layer first, then we're going to put a layer of goodies, and then we're going to cook another layer on top and some more goodies on top. We'll show you, but this is what we're going to do first, is cook it, this first layer. We got about half of it in here, and what we're going to do is we're going to put it in a 350 oven for about 15 minutes. While the cake's cooking, you can start getting out the stuff you'll need for the next part, which is you're going to need either a double boiler method, or you're going to be putting stuff in the microwave, pull it out, mix it, put it back in the microwave, pull it out, mix it. What you're going to need to do is get a 14-ounce package of caramels and tear the wrappers off them. You're going to need about a half a cup of sweet condensed milk, not filled milk, not evaporated milk, sweet and condensed milk. And they're going to need a stick of butter. And if you're going to go the double boiler route, just get a pan with some water and get that heated up. You can see the steam coming up here. And then another pan floating inside. And in that, we're going to put the butter and sweet and condensed milk, and all the caramels. And this isn't something you could just walk away from. You've got to sit and work with this. And what it is you want all this to blend and become nice and smooth and melted. So it's going to take a little bit of time and some stirring. We're continuing to work with this here, and the butter's melted. It's getting worked in with the sweet condensed milk, and now we're just working on the caramels, getting them together. And I got about medium-high the heat on this. Obviously you can do this on a stove, but for demonstration purposes I got a hot one here. And it's just, you got to have some patience, just keep working with it and watch it, can't walk away from it. Look there. The half the cake's been in there for 15 minutes, and you can pull it out. Comes out clean, so it's done. What we need to do is let it cool off. From as you can see, it's just about there. There's still some lumps of caramel in it, but that's okay. It's just a game of patience. You gotta keep working with it. You can't turn up too high or else it'll burn. And it's really good to use a non-stick pan. We're going to work with this for a little bit more. We got the cake cooled down pretty good, and we've got this right about the right consistency we want. It's real fluid, no lumps in it, nothing like that. Let's scoop this over. And then what we're going to do, we're going to pour this over the cake. pen out of there. And before that completely cools, we're going to want to take a spatula and scoot it all over as best we can here. Now, if it isn't perfect, that's okay, because it's going to get covered up with another layer of cake in a minute. No one's going to see this layer. Then we're going to take this and put it in the fridge and let it cool down, harden a little bit. We've allowed the caramel mixture to set up a little bit, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the rest of the cake batter and we're going to pour it over it. Next, we've got about 6 ounces of pecans, and we're going to sprinkle them over the top. They can be varying sizes, they don't have to be all tiny. And try to get a nice even coating all over. Now we're going to take about 6 ounces of chocolate chips and do the same thing. And fighting the urge to grab any of them and eat. Okay, it's pretty good. Now we're going to throw it in a 350 oven for about 25 minutes. Okay, there it is. All done. Been in there about 25 minutes now. We're going to cool her down and I'll cut you a piece. We've got turtle cake. Got your cake, caramel, a little bit more cake, chocolate chips, and pecans. Enjoy.